Hi, so I wanted today to come on and do a quick video all about this microphone that was delivered to me a couple of weeks ago, and I've been wanting to do a video test of it, but we'd have various things going on at home and I've only just found a moment where we could do this properly. So this is the Podcast Pro mic, which is a new release from Sontronics, and I love Sontronics because they are a British brand. There's lots of iconic things in their design. Like, so many people have commented to me on this when I did the box opening that this looks like a post box or something like that, something very British in feel, and I'm all about supporting British brands. So what I've done is I've actually been putting together a record of various bits of audio in comparison with several microphones that I have. So the first microphone that I recorded this sample with, that you'll be able to see on my website, the audio that I've recorded. This was from a microphone that I use quite often, that I've had for years, which is a Rode microphone, an NT2A, which has this heavy shock mount, and it has its own pop shield in front of it. So I recorded that first, which is also a USB microphone. And then I have popped into my boom arm here, my extendable boom arm, the Podcast Pro microphone, which I'm going to do a little test on now. With this, so this is connected through down here. I'm using an audio interface because it is an XLR microphone, so you can't put it straight into your laptop. And what this means is that it's improving the sound quality anyway, but it also means we can convert it into a USB so that it goes into the computer so I can edit. Now, what I love about the Podcast Pro is that it has built into it its own, effectively a pop shield, so you don't need anything extra, so it looks beautiful when you use it like this. And I have to say, I was really impressed with the quality when I had to play around with it, and hopefully on the sample that I'll show you in a moment, which I'm going to record now, you'll be able to hear the difference. So here we go. I've already recorded using the Rode microphone. So this is me doing a test of the Podcast Pro Sontronics microphone in the standard red that I'm so keen on. And I think you'll hear that it's bringing out real resonance and some of the depth to my voice that some of the other microphones aren't enhancing. So I'm pretty impressed with this microphone, and it's actually going to become my XLR microphone of choice. Now, at the moment, you can see that I am using it on the boom arm, and not everybody has audio interfaces all ready to go, so I do actually want to mention another setup that I'm going to recommend. So I just happen to have a microphone stand, just a basic small stand, which would be great for travelling as well. And if I was travelling and I wanted a much more simple setup rather than carrying a Focusrite audio face with me, I would be able to, I just want to show you this tool. I have here, that I've had for years, a MicPort Pro, which allows you to, it's an audio interface that you can kind of do on the go. Now this one is quite a few years old, and there's a much more modern version of it. So if I just pop that down, just undo this microphone here, and I can get it straight onto my stand. You can also connect this microphone not only to a stand with the screw in there, but you could also get it screwed on here to a different microphone stand if that's what you had. Just get that screwed in. Now what I love is that I could then connect this up with the MicPort Pro in the back of it directly, and then I could have a cable that connects the MicPort Pro straight into my computer. So again, it would be an adapter for getting it from XLR to USB. Now when you hear the audio track that is beneath this video, you're going to notice how the resonance and the quality of the microphone recording. So I'm pretty impressed with it, and I like the fact that it's really simple and stylistically quite beautiful. And as I said, I hadn't expected to hear such a big difference. And so now this is actually the microphone I'm going to be using particularly when I record in the studio with my boom arm. So I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what I thought of the microphone, and I'm going to put that sample below so that you can have a listen too.